Have you ever experienced a deep, unexpected warmth in your heart, or found yourself dreaming vividly about someone you haven't seen in a long time? Perhaps it's your ex or a special person from your past who is quietly missing you. These moments might be the universe's way of signaling that they're thinking of you, longing for the connection you once shared. It's a captivating thought, isn't it? That someone out there is holding on to memories of you, feeling your energy even from a distance. In today's video, we'll uncover 7 spiritual signs someone misses you horribly. These aren't just random coincidences, they are profound manifestations that reveal the deep emotional connections we share. From unexpected sensations to vivid dreams of reunion, you'll learn how to recognize these spiritual signals that indicate someone's longing for you. By the end of this video, you'll have valuable insights that can transform how you perceive your relationships and emotional connections. Plus, I'll share a powerful secret that you won't want to miss. So hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications to stay updated. If you find this content helpful, share it with someone who needs to hear it. Let's dive in and explore these mysteries together. Sign 1. Dreams of reunion. In the realm of spiritual exploration, dreams play a pivotal role. As highlighted by Dolorescannon, she perceived them not just as reflections of our subconscious, but as vital links that enable meaningful communication across different dimensions. This perspective offers a deeper insight into the significance of dreams, especially those that involve reunions with cherished individuals or significant others. By understanding dreams in this way, we can appreciate them as powerful tools that connect us to the spiritual realm. According to Canon, dreaming of reuniting with someone is more than just a random product of your imagination or a reflection of your wishes. These dreams serve as spiritual visitations, genuine messages from someone who profoundly longs for you. Whether due to physical distance, past separations, or even transitions into non-physical realms, they frequently materialize when regular interactions are impossible. The importance of these dreams is amplified by their emotional depth and vividness. Upon waking, they often leave a lasting impression, indicating that their messages carry significant meaning beyond mere symbolism. Many of us have experienced that bittersweet feeling upon waking from a dream about a loved one, where the boundaries of time and space seem to dissolve. It's that magical moment when you can still hear their laughter and feel their warmth, as if they were right there with you. In those dreams, the world around you fades away, and it's just the two of you, sharing memories that bring a smile to your face and a tear to your eye. This experience serves as a gentle reminder from the universe that even when they're far away, the bond you share remains strong and alive in your heart. Dreams of reunion provide a vital opportunity to express unresolved feelings, deep desires, and heartfelt messages from the other person. They create a powerful space where emotional and spiritual connections are revitalized, allowing you to experience a sense of closeness that surpasses physical limitations. Furthermore, these dreams often appear during crucial times, offering solace, closure, or insights into the dynamics of the relationship. They can serve as reminders that the connection between individuals remains intact and spiritually active, facilitating ongoing dialogue at the soul level. Drawing from Canon's teachings, we can view reunion dreams as powerful spiritual events that signify authentic interactions between intertwined souls. They unveil the complex and meaningful ways our spirits stay connected with those we cherish, suggesting that our relationships are continually evolving and communicating through the spiritual realm, even when we are physically apart. This understanding brings a sense of peace and clarity to those who experience such dreams, emphasizing the everlasting and limitless nature of our most profound bonds. Sign 2. Felt presence. Dolorescannon studied the multi-dimensional nature of the soul, helping us understand moments when you feel someone touch you or hear their voice, even if they aren't physically present. According to her, these experiences are not just tricks of the mind, they can actually be real connections across different dimensions. When you feel someone's presence as if they are right next to you, it can hold deep meaning. Dolorescannon explained that souls are not confined by physical limits. They can move between different dimensions to communicate. Feeling the touch of someone who isn't there, hearing their voice or sensing their presence goes beyond memory or imagination. Instead, it is a real connection that shows how souls can reach out across different realms of existence. This sensed presence often occurs during times of deep contemplation, meditation, or when your mind is calm enough to be open to more subtle energies. It may show up as a gentle touch on the shoulder, the sound of a familiar voice, or an overwhelming feeling of companionship. These experiences are strong signs of the spiritual and emotional bonds that transcend ordinary physical boundaries. By understanding these experiences through Canon's teachings, we can view them as visitations that reaffirm the ongoing connection between deeply bonded souls. These encounters can offer comfort, deliver important messages, or remind us of the guidance and support from someone who genuinely cares for us, even if they aren't physically present. When you feel someone's presence in this way, it emphasizes the deep nature of spiritual and emotional connections. It shows that our relationships go beyond just physical interactions, rooted in our spiritual essence, allowing us to transcend the limits of time and space to experience meaningful and comforting expressions of love and longing. Now let's take a moment to reflect on your own experiences. Have you ever felt a gentle touch on your shoulder when no one was around, or heard a familiar voice calling your name in an empty room? Perhaps you sensed a loved one's presence during a quiet moment of meditation or while deep in thought. These experiences are more than just tricks of the mind. They are real connections that demonstrate how deeply we are intertwined with our loved ones, even when they are not physically present. I want to hear your stories. Please share in the comments below. How did those moments make you feel? Did it bring you comfort, joy, or even a sense of peace? Now let's move on to the third sign, one that might just surprise you. Sign 3. Physical sensations linked to others. Physical symptoms like hiccups, sneezing, or a sudden cold feeling are frequently written off as coincidences or typical physiological reactions. However, Dolorescannon encourages us to look at these experiences from a deeper spiritual angle. She proposes that these sensations could be related to shifts in energy or connections between souls, allowing for communication through more subtle, unspoken methods. Cannon believed that our bodies can be attuned to the energies of those with whom we share a spiritual bond. When someone feels a deep longing for you, their thoughts and emotional vibrations can create an effect in your own energy field. This might appear as sudden, unexplained sensations, such as sneezing or hiccups. These responses aren't simply physiological, they may represent forms of spiritual connection. Delving deeper into this concept, these physical sensations can be viewed as signals from the more subtle dimensions of existence, where traditional forms of communication fall short. For instance, someone may sneeze or get the hiccups at the most inconvenient time, just when they are staring at you intently or missing you. The timing and the mysterious nature of these sensations often suggest that they have significant spiritual roots. Additionally, these sensations remind us of the interconnectedness of everything, particularly among those who have a strong karmic or soul connection. They suggest that our relationships with others can manifest in subtle or enigmatic ways, and that our physical selves are constantly in dialogue with our spiritual essence. Let me tell you about my friend Emily. We share a really deep bond, and I always feel connected to her no matter the distance. One day while I was at work, I found myself lost in thought about her. Out of nowhere, I started sneezing uncontrollably. It felt strange, almost like my body was trying to send me a message. At that very moment, Emily was sitting at home, feeling a wave of nostalgia wash over her. She couldn't shake the feeling that she needed to reach out to me. Little did I know her thoughts were creating a powerful emotional energy that resonated with me. My sneezing wasn't just a coincidence. It seemed to perfectly align with her longing for our connection. Later that day, my phone buzzed with a text from Emily. She wrote that she had been thinking about me and wanted to catch up. It was one of those magical moments that made me realize how interconnected we truly are. This experience showed me that even physical sensations like sneezing can be signals from the spiritual realm, highlighting the deep connections we share with others. It's a beautiful reminder that our relationships influence our lives in ways we might not always comprehend. So far, we've explored some fascinating indications of spiritual connection, but we've only made it through half of the journey. The next signs we uncover will astound you even more with their incredible wonder. Sign 4. Involuntary Smiling. Dolores Cannon's spiritual teachings have a strong connection to involuntary smiling, or those moments when you find yourself grinning unexpectedly and without apparent cause. Her insights highlight the joy and lightness that arise from meaningful spiritual connections and soul recognitions. Cannon noted that our souls can sense and respond to the presence of other souls with whom we share strong bonds, even in their absence. A perfect example of this can be seen with the late pop icon, Michael Jackson. Known for his incredible talent and charisma, he often spoke about the deep emotional connections he felt with his fans and loved ones. Even years after his passing, many fans report feeling sudden bursts of joy or smiles when they hear his music or think of him. This phenomenon demonstrates how the memories and energies associated with someone like Michael can evoke an involuntary smile, highlighting the powerful bonds that transcend physical presence. Cannon posits that these experiences indicate our souls can connect in ways that transcend verbal or physical communication. Simply thinking about or remembering a loved one, filled with feelings of longing and love, can evoke a soulful response, often manifesting as a smile. This occurs because the soul operates beyond the limitations of time and space, harmonizing with the energies of those it cares for and is bonded to through past connections and agreements. Therefore, involuntary smiling is more than just a casual response to happy thoughts. It serves as a significant sign of the unseen spiritual connections between souls that share a bond. This phenomenon highlights the positive influence of such spiritual interactions on our feelings and mood, bringing moments of profound yet inexplicable joy into our daily lives. It acts as a lovely reminder of the intertwined nature of our spiritual and emotional experiences, often uncovering the hidden ties that connect us to those who hold us in their hearts. Have you ever found yourself smiling for no apparent reason when thinking of someone special? Comment below with "Soul connections are real" to acknowledge those unseen spiritual connections that bring joy into your life. Sign 5. Warmth in the heart. The feeling of warmth in the heart, typically described as a soothing, gentle glow in the chest, can have deep spiritual significance. Key insights into this experience can be found in Dolores Cannon's teachings on the chakra system and energy healing. In particular, spiritual and energetic interactions, especially those infused with love and affection, can activate the heart chakra, which is particularly important to our emotional and spiritual well-being. A well-known example of this can be seen in the relationship between Princess Diana and her sons, Prince William and Prince Harry. Even after her untimely passing, both of her sons have shared how they still feel a profound sense of warmth and comfort when they think of her. Prince Harry has spoken about moments when he felt his mother's presence, especially during significant events in his life, describing it as a warm glow in his heart that reassures him she is with him in spirit. Cannon emphasized that chakras serve not only as internal energy centers, but also as receptors for the energies of others, particularly those with whom we share significant spiritual bonds. When someone misses you intensely, their focused thoughts and emotional energy can result in a comforting warmth in your heart. It feels as though their love and longing are directly reaching your heart chakra, brightening it and producing a warm, radiant glow. This warmth is more than just a physical feeling. It is a sign of a spiritual heart-to-heart connection that has been awakened. It goes beyond typical emotional communication and reflects a deep, energetic exchange. This exchange indicates that the bond you share with the person who misses you is not only strong, but also actively alive, regardless of any physical separation. These sensations are often healing and comforting, highlighting the significance and strength of your connection. They remind you that you are cherished and held in the heart of another, sending waves of resonance through the spiritual realm to reach you no matter where you are. This bond, ignited by the feelings of someone who longs for you, highlights the strong, invisible ties we create with those we love. It shows how our spiritual connections can provide comfort and support, even when we are physically separated. Sign 6. Emotional resonance. Emotional resonance is a key idea that Dolorescannon studied. She proposed that our feelings can reach beyond the physical world and connect with spiritual dimensions. When we form strong spiritual connections with others, our emotions intertwine. This means we can experience feelings that come not just from ourselves, but from those we share a deep bond with. This occurrence can show up as unexpected and confusing emotions. Picture yourself suddenly feeling a rush of happiness, a sharp twinge of sadness, or a wave of nostalgia for no apparent reason. These feelings can be puzzling, as they often don't align with what you're currently thinking or experiencing. According to Cannon's teachings, these emotions could actually be reflections of the feelings of someone who is closely connected to you and may be missing you deeply. For example, you could find yourself overwhelmed with a sense of calm and peace while going about your daily routine, only to later realize that a close friend was reflecting on cherished memories you created together. Similarly, you might suddenly experience an intense feeling of anxiety or restlessness and later discover that a family member was going through a tough time and was subconsciously reaching out for support. These emotional echoes are not mere coincidences. They reflect a profound spiritual connection that goes beyond physical distance. Such experiences indicate that your feelings are deeply intertwined, enabling you to resonate with each other's emotional states, even when separated by miles or in entirely different environments. This intricate web of spiritual and emotional connectivity powerfully demonstrates the strength of our relationships and the significant influence they can exert on our everyday lives. It is a prompt to consider the invisible strands that unite us throughout the vast spiritual terrain. Have you ever suddenly felt an unexpected wave of emotion, like happiness, sadness, or nostalgia, that didn't match your current situation or thoughts? Comment, "I feel the connection" below to acknowledge these powerful spiritual bonds. By sharing, you open yourself up to deeper awareness and may even gain clarity on who could be reaching out to you emotionally. Let's explore these invisible connections together. Sign 7. Persistent thoughts. Recurrent thoughts about someone can represent more than just passing memories or brief moments of nostalgia. According to Dolorescannon's teachings, these persistent reflections may be anchored in what she called soul contracts. These agreements are formed between souls prior to their incarnation into this lifetime. These agreements, which are frequently made with the intention of promoting understanding, healing, and mutual growth, are essential to the experiences our souls go through. Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds' relationship exemplifies the concept of persistent thoughts beautifully. Their love story is filled with joy, humor, and mutual support. The couple often expresses how they feel deeply connected, sharing not just a romantic bond, but also a strong friendship. Even when they are busy with their respective careers, both Blake and Ryan frequently share their affection for each other on social media, reflecting the deep emotional ties they have. Ryan has mentioned in interviews how he constantly thinks of Blake and values their partnership, illustrating the idea of soul contracts, where their connection transcends the ordinary. If you notice that you're often preoccupied with thoughts of someone, it may indeed be a reflection of these soul contracts. This goes beyond being merely a psychological occurrence. It represents a deep spiritual and energetic bond that surpasses the usual limits of time and space. Such thoughts act as reminders of the unresolved or continuing elements of your spiritual connection that need to be addressed or fulfilled in this lifetime. Additionally, these ongoing thoughts form an energetic link that maintains your connection to another person, regardless of the physical distance or dimensions between you. This connection is not merely a string, it serves as a vibrant bridge of spiritual energy. It facilitates the exchange of emotional and spiritual vibrations that can shape your feelings and perceptions, drawing you nearer to the journeys you are meant to share. When someone misses you profoundly, these ongoing thoughts may signal that the emotional and spiritual bond you share is alive and yearning for expression. This connection might be prompting you to acknowledge it, encouraging you to reflect on the deeper, possibly destined interactions and lessons you are meant to explore with this person. Such thoughts serve not only as indicators of someone longing for your presence, but also as a spiritual call for a more profound engagement in your shared soul journey. As we wrap up our exploration of these profound spiritual signs, it's clear that our emotional connections run much deeper than we often realize. Each sign we've discussed, from dreams of reunion to unexpected sensations, serves as a beautiful reminder of the invisible threads that bind us to those we care about, even when they are far away. These experiences highlight the intricate dance of energy and emotion that exists between souls, revealing how love transcends time and space. Remember, if you find yourself feeling a sudden warmth in your heart or experiencing those random smiles, it might just be a sign that someone is thinking of you, longing for that connection. Now here's that little secret I mentioned at the beginning. The more you pay attention to these spiritual signs and embrace the emotions they evoke, the stronger your connections with others will grow. To practice this, take a moment each day to reflect on any signs or feelings you've experienced. Write them down and notice how your feelings evolve over time. So, as you go about your day, stay open to these spiritual signals. Embrace the magic of your relationships and the unseen forces at play in your life. If you've enjoyed this journey and found it insightful, please like, subscribe, and share this video with others who might benefit from it. Let's continue to explore these mysteries together, and may your heart remain open to the beautiful connections that surround you.